The $8 million proposed leisure centre. It's had plenty of limelight, been hearing about it for over a year. Going quietly in its shadow is a major development that's going to have big impact on life in the south. Well, it's certainly been turning heads here in S Street, the refurbishments, the new developments to the Working Men's Club. With me is design architect Bob Simpson. Bob, do you think that anyone even remembers how the old Working Men's Club looked like?
I'm sure they do, Gerry, and we've got these photographs to help remind them. Yeah. The club was on the west originally 2 portal frame buildings. Then they bought another small 2-storey concrete building on the north-east corner, and about 8 years ago they built this addition on this corner here, Gerry, the south-east corner, and that was built with a concrete roof so that we could add on. And the brief when the club came was, let's add on there and add on as much extra space as the club could sensibly use. The building was a range of different styles, and what we've tried to do is, by adding this large addition on the first floor, to unify the whole appearance of the building.
A very arresting looking entrance here now from the east side.
Yeah, well, that's the entry, Gerry, to the first floor. It's the main wide entry to the first floor. The first floor is designed to cope with 1,000 people, so that stair's a very wide stair.
This is the plan, Bob. First of all, on the ground floor, has much changed here?
Well, Gerry, we've improved the east entry to give access to the first floor and access to the dining space. We've enlarged the kitchen to cope with the downstairs, but particularly to cope with the upstairs, and we have got a dumbwaiter in the kitchen that services a first floor kitchen. The area that's unchanged really is this area over here, which is the old area where the pool tables is, and that's the only area where we haven't added above, and so you can still see the sloping ceiling in this area. Here goes the main entry stair up from the east. From this area at the top of the stairs we've got an opportunity to go into one modest sized lounge here, one modest here, and here into the large lounge. Now these lines here are the lines where the folding doors or walls are, so that can all be opened up together, but it just depends on what size activity. In this large lounge here there is room for 28 bowls mats that the Working Men's Club will use for major tournaments, and we've got dartboards installed, or will have installed, around the wall, so we could have up to 50 dartboards for major tournaments that the Working Men's Clubs have for annual events.
Well, this gives you a feel for it, Bob, the size of it.
Yes, Gerry, we're in the first of the modest sized lounges here with a sliding door line pretty much above us here. Then there's the next lounge beyond that, and in the distance we can see the large lounge. We've got room for those 28 bowling mats and all of those dartboards that the club can use for those national tournaments where they hope to show the North Islanders how to play bowls.
And how many can we cater for here at a time?
The top floor is designed for 1,000 people maximum, but over in that main lounge when they're not playing bowls, there's room to sit about 700 odd people for a show. If you want to do a play up there, Gerry, we could have 700 people over there watching.
Well, I'd like 700 to be there. And down to the smaller functions here, might be a 21st or...
21st or a wedding or some club function, but these facilities will be available to the general public.
We've got a hole in the wall here, Bob.
Yes, Gerry, that's where one of the dartboards is going to go. And when the people have got their bullseye, they can look out the window for a great view as well, because here's the new development at the Polytech, looking great out there. And beside that, our first church with a wonderful spire there for us all to admire.
Here it is, showing great signs and belief and confidence in the future in the south. The Working Men's Club, almost a $4 million development happening right in the inner city, and that will change life in the south for sure. Hope to have it finished about mid-December is the target date, and everything going to time at the moment. That was Bob Simpson there with us. Well, coming up shortly, the south is in the spotlight once again. We've got an international award-winning TV producer who's been attracted to the south. Why? Let's find out next.